Ljubljana je bila fantastičan domaćin, kako ekipi Meridian sporta, tako i brojnim fudbalskim asovima. Među njima i Floran Maluda, čuveni Francuz, nekadašnji reprezentativac, dobro poznato levo krilo. Najveći trag ostavio igrajući za Lion, ali i Čelsiji, a tamo je igrao sa Branislavom Ivanovićem. Kakav mu je prijatelj Branislav Ivanović i šta ima o njemu da kaže, vidjet ćete ekskluzivno na Meridian YouTube kanalu. Dovoljno je reći samo da je imao neverovatan osmeh na pomen Baneta Ivanovića, a posebno je otkrio koliko je teško biti kapiten premijerligaškog kluba, odnosno engleskog kluba, a da niste Englez. Sve to što je Maluda rekao, a govorio i mnogo toga zanimljivog o današnjem fudbalu, pogledajte samo na Meridian YouTube kanalu.
So, how was it to play with the kids and the couple of other legends?
I mean, it's a great honor first for me to be here, invited by UEFA President Alexander Seferin in his home country. So it's been a long time wanted to invite us to show us around and to be in touch and in contact, especially with this grassroots footballing school program, is for us a great experience. Great experience to be in touch with the base, I would say, and with our future and the nice setup. So we had fun, a lot of goals, and they were the star today.
The kids were tough opponent.
Yeah, they were not tough, but I mean they were really motivated, and it's nice to see. Nice to see when we arrived the way they welcome us, and after how they wanted to I would say compare to us. But I think the mix-up was good. The bonding was good, and I think for them it will be a nice souvenir.
When you think about the time when you were a little kid, have you had something like this?
No, never, and that's what I was saying. It's really nice that institution like UEFA brings this addition, because this is modern football. You have tools, you have the power to change and to support. So that's why we are so proud to be part of it, and to have a nice setup like this in the middle of the city. I mean, back in the days we had to set up ourselves with our ball. We were scared for the ball to go on the road. So it's nice, and I think we will see more and more structures like this.
Did you miss football?
Something about your memories from World Championship finals in Russia, France and Croatia.
Yeah, I mean, for us French players, for all the French football fans, it was like a great souvenir. It is part of our history, second World Cup in our history, and I would say we are really focused now on confirming at the Euro, so there's more and more pressure, but really we enjoyed the moment, and that was really expecting for a long time, and really nice to see that generation getting rewarded after what happened in France, where everybody was kind of sad. So it's good, and now that we have to keep the momentum going and support our team, so we'll get stronger at the Euro 2020.
After that experience, what do you think about Croatian national team and captain Luka Modrić?
I mean, nothing but respect, because they show that hard working, humility can bring you at the top of the world football, and Luka Modrić is a very good example. I remember him when I was at Chelsea, how he came, how I think he developed as a football player, his confidence, he was skillful, but his charisma, and when you saw he won like a major trophy, individual trophy after that. That means he was a leader. I remember at the World Cup he was a leader, he was a captain, and he took responsibility on his shoulder. And really, we have nothing but respect for Croatia and this great football player Luka Modrić. And this is the kind of, I think, player who maybe in the future will bring their vision, different vision than what you can see actually, and I think it will be useful because he's very a leader.
Respect back to you.
Thank you.
How far can your former club Chelsea go in this Champions League season?
I mean, it's too early, but I really, first, as we used to say when we were there, it's like first objective is step by step getting out of the group stage, and then it depends on the draw. But really, Chelsea is building something different this year with a lot of talented young players. So it's a choice, it's a strategy. So I think the first objective to grow the confidence of this young squad is to get out of the group stage, and then everything is possible. And I think out of the group stage, the objective would be to win the Champions League. So after is I think the objective who will be set. You don't know if you will reach it, but to reach far, you need first to not miss the first steps, and it was really unlucky the loss at home against Valencia. But from this, I think the experience of the club, you can expect the squad to bounce back and to make it out of the group stage.
Mr. Maluda, when you talk about Chelsea, what do you think about ex-captain Bane Ivanovic?
He's a good friend. I was talking earlier about Modrić. Is the kind of leader that you need in a dressing room. I think he knows a lot about football. Maybe he might be a quiet person, but he's a very strong character, and in difficult moments, that's the kind of person you can rely on. And I was saying the same about Modrić. It's nothing like except respect for him, a lot of love, because we spend a lot of time together, and we have really serious bond together. And every time I see him performing on the football pitch, I'm really happy and proud, because I saw him arriving and getting stronger and stronger, and be like a key element in our squad, and I think a key element to our success in the Champions League.
How is it difficult for a non-English player to be captain of the English team?
I mean, it's always difficult, because when you arrive, especially in Premier League, you need to understand the culture of the league, the level, and you have a lot of elements to understand. And then to be yourself and to be a leader, and to really lead a football club, not only the team itself. It's a responsibility that you need to be helped to take. So this is why maybe it takes more time. But then when game after game you are consistent, you have a lot of examples of foreign players who really are adopted by their football club, and this is his case. I mean, and this is coming from the respect you earn from your peers, your colleagues, and from people you work in on a daily basis at the football club. Because in English, you really have to know everyone at the football club, so it takes time, and you really need experience, and this is something really serious. This is why once you've been captain in an English football club, I can tell you this, because you can handle a lot of responsibilities.
One of the young players in the actual current Chelsea squad is Koga. What do you think of him?
I really like him. I've been following him even in his previous club. I think this is the kind of hard-working player that the club needs, especially in the midfield. And I hope that he can develop. I was talking about Modrić. That's really the example I would set for him, is that he arrived the same way, really quiet. But you can feel he's the kind of player who was really confident. And I think game after game he will take more and more responsibilities. And that's what I wish. I wish for him to stay for a long term in the football club, and really to like really show all his potential at the club, because like in recent years I've been really frustrated to see like top quality football players but not staying at the club, and when they leave the club they really explode. So Kovacic, I think, won major trophy before he arrived, and I hope that he win it with the blue shirt on.
Thank you very much.